In the zombie apocalypse, the worst place you can go is up a skyscraper. They're not exactly known for their survival supplies. There's no escape route unless you aim for the bushes. And the worst part, they're chock full of the undead. So join me as I try to survive 100 days, facing unsurmountable hordes, discovering ominous secrets, and just maybe, finding a way out of this hellhole. I'm starting trapped in this little trailer, and there's a lot of zombies out there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm out of breath already. There's so many. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
Okay, that was... let's just try again and...
Call the elevator. Open the door. Close 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 the door. Slip 4. 21. Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Yeah, even when there's less zombies, it's still super sketchy. Look at how many zombies are in this fucking building. Upon reaching the top, a few heard me or the elevator and followed me up. I tried fighting them with Dorfu in a walk-in freezer, but there were just too many.
This isn't fair!
Did I mention I have 0 strength and fitness? Attempt 6 was...
No, my glasses! Okay, this was a bad one. This was a bad one. This was a bad one. This isn't fair! No.
So for attempt 7, I decided to sneak, and got 4 fucking levels in both sneaking and light-footed, because there are so many zombies. And, I mean, it worked. They did follow me up again. But this time I went to the roof, and to cut a long story short, I died because of the lack of fitness, and because the 360 mod makes zombies kinda screwy.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm fully exhausted now. Oh my god.
And on attempt 9, the game crashed, which deletes all the zombies, so I had to start again.
It's just fucking deleted all the zombies from the world.
Thankfully, the next run was a good one.
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. Okay, cool.
By removing the 360 mod, the zombies no longer followed me up, meaning I could loot the top floor.
Oh, you've got stuff in it. Okay, it had a crowbar in it. That's really nice. What can I craft?
Now we can finally take a look at my character. I mentioned 0 strength and fitness, but I'm also obese. All of this is in exchange for what should be a really good long-term character, but we'll come back to that. On the rooftop, there's a room with some tools in, but the door's locked. We can also see across the block to an interesting building, with a helicopter crashed into the side. Speaking of which, helicopters from the CDC are constantly flying over, riling up the zombies. Anyway, I head downstairs and begin fighting. My main concern right now is food, and more importantly, sleep. You can't sleep on chairs anymore, so if I can't find a place to sleep, I'll enter an exhaustion spiral as sleeping on the ground is super ineffective. Let's go! I deal with a few more until my crowbar breaks.
No, my crowbar!
Okay, that renders me near useless.
I need a weapon.
Right this way.
I could whittle for weapons, but there was a short bat in the bar which turns out to be insanely good. But, as I'm sure you've heard, with a 0 strength character, muscle strain is unbearable, so I pull out the shotgun.
I'm gonna do it. It's not working! No. Why is the gun... Why can't I shoot? No! I tested it!
Turns out that dynamic bodies, the mod that makes me fat and zombies do whatever this is, completely breaks the zombie hitboxes. And even though I don't figure it out for ages, it turns out guns are just broken above the 3rd story anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. So I'm stuck fighting with whatever I can get my hands on, and just dealing with the muscle fatigue. After fighting all day, I'm tired and stuck in an exhaustion spiral. I can't sleep until I'm fully exhausted, and I can't fight while I'm even slightly tired. But as I continue fighting, one of my wounds got infected, and I'm losing health. I managed to clean it and sleep, which recovers a little health, but I knew that I'd die if I didn't do anything. My only option was to rush downstairs and eat until I got the well-fed healing buff, but on death's door with 0 strength, I can't even carry the clothes on my back. I make it to the kitchen, and stuff my face with everything, but sadly, I hadn't learned that queuing actions cancels eating, and I die as a result of not getting the healing buff in time. Then the game crashes on the next attempt,
No!
and I get bit on the next. Then I had a really good attempt, surviving from near death, and then I just kinda gave up. But then I had a really good run, where I used the crowbar to break into the rooftop room, disassemble everything to make weapons, fight down to the apartments, before getting the great idea of taking the elevator down to drop an alarm clock to lure zombies downstairs.
Holy! Oh! No, not like this. Ah, you're kidding.
Editing Rick here. This part hurts me to do. I've again been sponsored by Just kidding. I started streaming the challenge, and no, it's not the chat, as cringe as some of you are. It's the fact that this isn't even half the failed runs. The failed runs total 262 gigabytes, and I'm just now realizing that if I show all of them, the video won't flow right at all. It pains me to skip over so much good stuff, but if you want to see it, it's all on the live tab of my channel, so I'll try and keep this brief. I had a checklist for the start. Grab something to break into the rooftop room, make weapons to deal with any zombies that come upstairs, boil water to sterilize rags so I don't die from wound infections, and get 2 floors down ASAP so I can sleep and get out of the exhaustion spiral.
Cool.
I was also getting pretty good at dealing with the sprinters. Kinda.
2 sprinters, god fucking damn it!
But I'd always get caught out by some stupid mistake.
Oh, hello, sprinter. Well, that was lucky. Where did they come from? Where did they come from?
One time I tried leveling strength and fitness, but ended up walking over glass as my shoes were Thanos'd out of existence.
What the? No, my shoes! You would throw 2 sprinters at me. Now! That is beyond cruel. That is beyond cruel.
Don't forget that 10 days is like 8 hours of gameplay. After spending so much time hitting my head against a wall, it's the perfect time to talk about today's sponsor, Factor 75. While I'm casually streaming a challenge 12 hours a day, 5 days in a row, I don't really have time to cook healthy food. That's where Factor 75 comes in. When I'm busy, or honestly just lazy, which is 99% of the time, having food delivered ready to bang in a microwave is such a luxury. I'm one of those people who gets ravenously hungry out of nowhere, so having healthy food that only takes 2 minutes to make is the only thing stopping me from making a guest appearance on a weight loss show. For me, it's the routine. Having food delivered on a set day, choosing from a huge range of meals that cater to everyone. I'm a pescatarian, you see. It's a cheat day, okay? And knowing that Factor uses only fresh, never frozen meals approved by dietitians is a lifesaver at times. And the smoothies are just the cherry on top. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50RixTheTricks to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50RixTheTricks at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Anyway, back to it. I was learning. Mostly that I needed to use construction to survive the onslaught of sprinters. I even tried making a mobile kill box in the elevator, which would have been so cool, but sadly it didn't work.
No!
I figured since furniture stays with the elevator, but not constructions, I could grab some cubicle dividers on the way up, so I spent an hour trying to grab some without dying.
Slice. Never give up. I tripped on a fucking rat. I tripped on the rat. Come on. Yes.
Only for it to not work. Yeah, there were a lot of unnecessary deaths. But I was surviving longer each time, and with more ease. I even realised I could sleep on a sofa chair in one of the offices. But eventually, I reworked the character to not be 0 strength and fitness. It was just too much. Even still, I died And died.
Huh?
And died.
Is that 2 sprinters? Again!
And died.
Two sprinters? Where did they come from? That was out of nowhere. What? No, I can... Oh, I can't survive this. I could have survived that. I didn't realize it was 2 sprinters.
I even tried the most bonkers strat of throwing a body down the elevator shaft with an alarm on
Got
it.
the right one. Please work. Please don't kill me. No! It doesn't work! Nah, it doesn't work.
Until eventually, I was surviving to the point I was starving to death with no food left.
No!
But no matter what I did, I just couldn't get down another floor for more food.
Oh, I nearly fucked that so bad. I nearly fucked that so bad. No! No! Dude!
Desperate, I built a sheep rope down to the next floor, only for tragedy to strike.
Let's reglance. I'm dead. I can't survive this. I'm dead. I can't survive this. I'm just gonna fall. I'm gonna fall and die. Oh, you can climb the whole way up, but you can't... I need food. All that for a fucking popsicle.
I did everything right. There was nothing else I could have done.
It's over. I did everything I could. I did everything I could. I did everything I could have. I did literally everything I could have. And it was never going to work.
At this point, I was getting pretty sick of this building, so I turned my attention to the northwest skyscraper, which turned out to be way more interesting. Getting to the top of this one had its own problems, namely that there were always too many sprinters to call the elevator on the first floor.
Open your door. Close the door. Woo-wee.
And the darkness forced me to jump through a window to reach the second elevator.
Oh. Ah, yeah. Okay. Close the door.
But once I was up, the challenge changed drastically. Starting with a deep wound in my chest complicates things, but this building holds some secrets that will help us. First, I head into the top floor, a grand mafia-esque office with the starting tools ready to go. This lets me get straight to work disassembling, and with all the knowledge we've learnt from previous runs, I feel like we've got a good shot here, even with the wounds. Next, I begin fighting my way through to the next floor.
Not a terrible start. Ooh, Colt.
Leading to a luxury apartment that we can use as a base.
Oh yeah, we're going 70s too. Oh, a flashlight! Let's go!
So far so good, but not much food here. Food is going to be our main adversary. This building's layout is quite different to the last. It's split up into segments, where the stairs change position. What this means is that zombies from another section struggle to path up, making it so that each segment can kinda be cleared on its own. And the reason food is a problem is because the top 3 segments are all offices, meaning almost zero food. But the suspicious nature of this building quickly surfaces. I find a key on a body and use it to open a room on the top floor with a small armory in it. And not just an armory, a military grade armory. And a room full of gold. A lot of this loot is useless to me. It's used in military vehicles which, for the most part, I can never acquire. But there's also tons of 22, as well as other calibers I can use, but no guns, apart from a revolver that I found on a zombie. So I consolidate what I have, not knowing how bad things are below me, or what loot to expect. By this point, I've learnt the importance of whittling. The best way to level whittling is to take all the scrap wood, which can only be made into handles or burnt in a fire, and carve the handles into pipes. It's a very slow process, but within a few days, you can reach level 4 to make wooden spades, or better, level 6 to make wooden bats. All the while, I watch the TV shows, which levels my carpentry to level 3, the maximum level TV shows can give you. It's probably worth mentioning that disassembling no longer gives you XP, but I made it so that you can reach level 3 by disassembling, same as the TV shows. But after a few days, I really need the toilet. It's kind of funny to say it this late, and I haven't made a point of it yet because I removed the mod later since it's pretty broken, but there's a really neat mechanic going on, where if I get dirty, I can get infections, so I need to clean. But I also need to use the toilet, or I'll shit myself, which, due to the dirty infections mechanic, can actually get me killed. This becomes a problem because, for some reason, on every run, the water goes out between day 2 and 7, and I quickly start running out of water, meaning I have to risk going into zombie-infested areas to take a dump. Anyway, I continue the grind, and have eventually cleared the first office section.
Alright, who's jump scaring me?
Then, I finally find the big secret of this building. In the top office segment, there are secret rooms, all with military loot.
Wait a minute.
Again, a lot of it is for vehicles, so serves me no use, but there are so many of these rooms that I end up with a significant amount of 9mm, 5.56, 308, and shotgun shells that I can actually use. And better yet, there's a secret lab on 2 floors, full of money, stocks, and guns. Yeah, this is definitely some big drug empire, but it works in my favour. Okay, I have to address the elephant in the room. I mentioned that guns are broken.
Oh no. Oh no.
Basically, above the 3rd floor, you can't shoot zombies on the floor, which is kind of necessary when you're level 0 aiming, and when you rely on kill boxes. But when I'm higher level, guns can be very effective, in very specific scenarios. So obviously, I'm eager to level up my aiming. Things are going pretty well as my aiming increases. The guns feel pretty awful to use, but it is getting better.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm able to get to the next section, using kill boxes to fall back to,
There we go.
and the MP5 on automatic turns into an absolute monster for killing sprinters. Although it nearly gets the better of me, and I'm pushed all the way back up to the top floor.
Holy. Uh-oh. Fuck. There's not really much I can do in these situations.
I eventually make it to the bottom of the office segments, below which is apartments with tons of food. So I build a new kill box, and begin trying to clear it.
Careful. Dude, you gotta be so fucking careful. Oh my god. Alright, back up we go. I'd love it if you shoot the guy in front of me, please. Yeah, go to my kill box. So, suddenly we've got... What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, the thumbnail is coming true. Thumbnail's coming true. The thumbnail's coming true. That's free. Do I have a type? Oh, they already broke through. Oh, they already broke through. I wish you could quick drop. This is bullshit. I can't drop the chair. What changed? What fucking changed? What changed?
30 hours in this challenge. And for what? That wasn't even my best run. I had another one where I died on day 16. I wasn't making stupid mistakes anymore. The game was just throwing unbelievable curveballs at me that you just can't predict.
This is what I mean about the sprinters getting reset. Come on, go, 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 go. No. That's some bullshit. No!
And every time I died, I had to run the gauntlet back to the elevator. Alright. You want to see the run? Then let's do this.
No scratch? Come on. One sprinter. Come on, come on. That's one sprinter. Yeah, get out of here. Slight amount of drip has been acquired. God, I've got to work up to... Got a shotgun. It was a modded item. Frozen steak, frozen vape. I think it's really risky. Got to have money. Hey, treasure. Oh, I'm probably... yeah, muscle strain. I should just dip. Assemble it. Holy crap.
We're almost back to where we were. Naturally, the water goes off. And annoyingly, zombies have wandered back past the kill box. All it takes is one sprinter from behind.
I should never have assumed it was safe.
I'm getting really frustrated trying to get the zombies to come up the stairs. No matter how much noise I make, they just don't come. And I can't just go down. I've died enough times to know that I have to play it safe. So many days are reduced to just standing at the top of the stairs and shouting. But if you let your guard down for a moment, there's always a chance that they could rush you out of nowhere.
I hate this game. I hate this game. Fuck this shit. Shoot you. Are you a sprinter? You're a sprinter. Come on then, guys. There's a zombie around here. One of them's a sprinter. Fucking... Oh boy, it's happening again, it's happening again! It's happening again! One, 5, 8. Okay, I think I handled that perfectly. Oh, they're not coming to me. Just come up. Thank you. Dude, why are they all sprinters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, I'm not risking them. 4. Fucking... Are we really doing this? Why are these 100% sprinters? 5. 1, 2. Wood. This is my last defense.
I was pushed back to my last defense, and fighting exhaustion. This isn't the first, nor the last time it'll happen. I'm able to eventually take out the floor, and we're back to square one. With no water, I need to build a precarious balcony to collect water, or I'll quickly die of dehydration. Or worse, succumb to the filth. I even catch exposure survival, which gets me a level in trapping, and for a moment I get excited, before realising I need the recipe to make bird traps. And with my hammer nearly broken, I have to spend the next 2 days whittling to level 6 to make bats, lest I become defenceless.
Just bat.
And finally, on the 10th day, we get some rain. So I set about reclaiming what we'd lost. Thankfully, the storm and the helicopters had drawn most of them back downstairs. and I'm able to head down and knock out the floor to the second set of stairs, making this floor almost safe.
Are you for real? There we go.
I bring up some of the loot I left, including a mouse we call Willy.
I'm gonna pet my Willy.
Then I knock out the floor, giving us free rein to disassemble everything without risk. I've gotten to this point so many times now. Something has to be different this time. I've been theorizing about some advanced kill boxes. You can trick the zombie's AI by giving it an easier path that gives you more time to shoot or hit them. What I ended up creating was a bit of an abomination, but putting it into practice helps me build much better ones later on. The basic gist is that furniture beside fences or windows lose their collision so that you can jump the fence, but zombies will only ever jump over a fence with furniture if there's no other way around. I exploit this fact by giving them one fence without furniture, mainly so that I can shoot them easier, but sprinters still end up being too fast, and you destroy the furniture by shooting it. But what I end up discovering is that the furniture trick can force zombies to jump multiple fences within melee range, and since you get a guaranteed crit if you hit a zombie in the head on the ground, it basically means I can deal with 2, 3, even 4 times the amount of zombies as a regular kill box. Regardless, it's hardly foolproof. They keep destroying the fences, and because of my low carpentry skill, I'm not able to harvest enough wood to keep up. Either way, progress is being made every day, and I start collecting office cubicles, which can't be destroyed. And I also discover another kill box design that works beautifully on the bottom of the stairs. And with that, another floor is secure for disassembling. Just one more floor before the apartments, and I still have a few days of food left. All is going well. I try building and crafting different things to level my carpentry, but it's no use. Even making wooden poles will eventually run me out of planks and nails. But then I discover fence posts. Oh my god, why does everything give terrible XP? Why does a wooden chair give 5 and a shelf gives 10? These don't require nails, and have a 100% chance to get back the plank used to build it. So it's a slow but reliable way to level carpentry. Then I discover you can stack them for easy grinding, except it dupes the planks. That's a lot of planks. I immediately swear to never use this method again, but I am keeping those planks. Anyway, progress is good. The cubicles have proven invaluable, but right at the start of my first push to the apartments, I fat fingered the new desktop shortcut and very nearly die.
I don't know what I'm on a different... It fucking changed desktop. Am I okay? Fucking hell, it changed desktop. I've never used that feature in my life.
Of course it's the right arm.
I can't fight now. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Whatever. I'm lucky it wasn't a bite. I take a day off to recover. The next day, I head back downstairs with a vengeance.
Okay, I'm leaving. God, look at the increase in kills, man.
Well, that was around 1,000 kills, and it's still not clear.
Holy. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Oh my god, he teleported.
You know, if I knew how many zombies it would have taken just to clear this building, I may have made the challenge a little easier. We must be making some kind of progress though. And while I'm on my last day of food, food is just a floor away. Corpse sickness is becoming a real problem. I spend so long fighting and killing so many of them that I'm flirting with fever. If I right click in the corpse pile, my game nearly crashes. I did try some of the gas masks from the drug labs, but they seem to be a little broken in this version. The face masks work though. I just don't have enough fillers for it to be useful. I also got a new fit. What do you think? But yeah, we're on day 29, and wow. Saying that out loud has made me realise it took us nearly 30 days to go down, what, 4 floors? I can only pray that this is making the bottom half of the skyscraper basically empty. Anyway, I'm able to slowly make a kill box on the stairs to the apartments.
Come up now. They can come up. It feels like it's getting less and less each time. One final push. One final push. Damn it. I was like, let's just go for it. Instant sprinter. Instant sprinter. Always do it one at a time, just in case.
All the while being deafened by the beeping of so many alarms on the bodies. It's giving me Mackie's PTSD.
Fucking the alarms. Oh my god, a bomb's gonna go off. Get out. Okay, I need to leave. Leave. Maybe next time I'll... Oh, fever. God, fever kills you quick. Alright, if anyone had fever on their bingo cards, please cross it out now.
I was down to just a couple bottles of booze. I no longer had time. But every attempt to go down, dozens waiting for me. And at this point, it's been ingrained in me to not take risks, so I resist the urge to run into one of the kitchens. But eventually I get the first cubicles down. That at least gives me a chance against surprise sprinters.
Let's go!
But it's no kill box, which I'm swiftly reminded of.
I can't hit them. But they can hit me. Holy!
Yeah, stair fighting is just not worth it. But we're so close. I'm half starved to death with no food now. I need food today or it's over. But I still can't rush it. Starvation is a slow death. Just stay calm and wait for the all clear. Annoyingly, the way cubicles work means I have to remove one of them to place a corner. But once I do, I have the beginnings of a great kill box.
Right, that is a kill box. That is effectively a kill box.
And with it, it's clear enough to check the 2 nearest apartments. The first is an empty lot, and the second one has no food. Shit. But the third one does have food, and...
Rotten?
Fuck. It's been so long that, even with refrigeration, non-frozen food has already started to rot. We do not have the luxury to let food go bad. I need to get everything into a freezer ASAP. But to do that, I need to be safe. Something I just can't achieve this close to fever.
That is a successful day.
And now I'm faced with a choice. Risk the food going bad for a chance to have more supply, or eat a lot of it now to stop my horrendous weight loss. I started obese, and I'm nearly underweight. It could be a mistake, but I decided to exercise for my last bit of fitness XP, then gorge myself to gain weight.
There we go!
But with the food rotting downstairs, can I really afford to stay and be lazy while I gain weight? Even just sitting around? I've already burnt enough calories to stop gaining weight. It's just not worth it. I think eating the majority of my food to gain weight was a mistake. I head back down, yep, it's totally overrun. We're nearly at 3,000 kills, by the way. Okay, I need to divorce myself from the narrative here. The push to the rest of the apartments is like another 3,000 kills. This skyscraper was meant to be like 10 days, then I'd transition to a fully rooftop style challenge. Instead, I've been stuck in the meat grinder for 50 days. So, as much as, again, I hate to skip the good content, we'll skip through the majority of it, until we reach the burnt sections. I think floors 14 to 17 out of 22. Jesus, not even halfway. I'm able to knock out the floor, giving me access to the food and resources of the 3 floors above me. Still not enough food to gain weight. I think this might be the first challenge that I get so low on weight that I become emaciated.
Crank flush, let's go!
I've been worrying about batteries for when the power goes out. This gives us sustainable light, just have to keep it repaired. I decide to have a change of clothes, cut my hair.
Oh no! I've ruined my hair.
We can roll with this for now. And then we get our first snow.
Oh my god, it's snowing.
I head down to loot all the apartments, which is when I come across the source of the burnt section.
Oh!
Yep, that's a helicopter. A functioning helicopter at that, but it's completely stripped of parts. I forget to check inside. We'll come back to this later. So I got to looting everything, and before long, it was time to continue our progress downstairs. Shooting a gun here was probably a bad idea, even with the countless kill boxes to fall back to. At the time it didn't seem that bad. I honestly thought I'd killed most of the zombies in the skyscraper by this point. And that little maneuver ended up costing me 10 days.
What floor was it? It was floor 14 is definitely safe. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna risk this. This is a bit sketch. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, fuck. Some mistakes have been made. What? Holy, that was insanely lucky. I should have got hit there. Quite a few here, huh? Alright, you know what? Just not gonna risk it.
Once again I was pushed back.
I can't do anything else, can I? There we go.
And over the next week, every attempt resulted in me getting pushed back.
Oh boy! Well, I nearly threw that away, didn't I? Oh shit, he's gonna get me. Oh my god, they just hate you! God! Whoa, whoa! I didn't even know you could jump over those!
It was thousands of kills before I was able to knock out the floor again. What was any of that for? 5,000 kills in almost 50 days. Sure, we have food for a couple weeks, and I'm free to level carpentry so I can get more wood out of all the apartments. But in real terms, all those kills, the wasted time and calories, none of it bought me anything. And as the snow settled, my luck finally ran out.
Okay, well it's a good thing that I didn't... God, it's -6. Guys, Guys, it finally happened.
Without power, all the food in the building would rot, looted or not. 2/3 of my food was perishable. Not to mention the dark. Lucky I found that crank flashlight, but still, it's going to be difficult fighting in these conditions. It also means I can't use the elevators anymore. Although I can slowly climb the ladder in the shaft. I'm sure this won't get old real quick. But worst of all, I got pushed back again. Made even more worse because I dismantled my kill boxes to reuse the cubicles for lower floors. And let me tell you, fighting in the dark is not fun. At this point, I just needed some kind of hope. So I started making a flowchart of my options, branching off from my initial goal to survive 100 days, with my immediate needs first, like food and a forward operating base, and leading to more advanced goals like noisemakers, farming, generators, and ultimately finishing with a base or escape. So with that in mind, I kept fighting, trying all kinds of tricks, including making a ladder, so I always have an emergency way up that the zombies can't follow. And slowly, I was able to push my way back down.
Run, run, run. Yep. Oh, I made the right choice there, I think. All this work, all this work, all this work for what? I have a feeling this challenge is only going to end one way. I won't let myself starve to death. And I won't let them get me. Oh god, okay. The thing is, I can do this forever, but where are they fucking coming from? How many do I have to kill? Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Not sprinters. You're a sprinter. Oh, God. What did I do to deserve this? Right, get ready for like 100 zombies to come, so fully lock in.
In the same way it went from 0 to 100 so many times, it kind of went in reverse. The lower I progressed, the easier it got. And with the last 9mm rounds I had, I was able to push down almost silently to the 4th floor. And here is where I decided to stop. I wanted to knock out the stairs, but it was by no means clear.
That is some bullshit. Fucking dolphin diving zombies. Come on. Oh, why are they coming from upstairs?
So I decided to make a kill box here, and clear everything within earshot so I could build.
I should have never stomped.
Unfortunately, after fighting in these conditions for so long, I was too tired and had to bail.
You a sprinter? Alright, let's dip.
I didn't really clear any of these floors, I just tried to rush down and knock out the floor. Either way, on day 54, I was pretty confident that this would be the day I claimed the skyscraper.
Okay, this is bad. How many sprinters? Thankfully I run faster than but Alright, this is gonna be clutch. Oh, they all followed me. Which? Bonk on the noggin. There. 3, 4. Fucking. Fuck you! Almost destroyed. Oh my god, we did it. For crying out loud, why was that so hard?
Holy shit. I did it. I fucking did it. 55 days and 6,000 kills. My reward? It turns out that this skyscraper has a sort of department store section.
If only we'd gotten here sooner.
With a library, bargain booze, VHS store, comic shop, leather jacket store, bakery, just so much stuff. I loot everything in one go, and it takes me 2 trips to carry everything upstairs. But what now? I have the most supplies I've ever had, but it's not infinite.
No!
I even found fuel in the back of the helicopter, but now I'm without direction. What do I do now? I'll tell you what we'll do. We go beyond. With a skyscraper's worth of wood, we'll bridge the expanse. I mark on my map all the buildings we'd want to go to. The libraries, the police stations, the apartments with parking lots, anywhere we might find industrial loot, and get to work. First is the library, but for that we have to hit the city hall. Unfortunately, my method for accessing the building is a little flawed.
Why? Ow, what the fuck? No! Dude. No.
Not only did I give myself a deep wound, but I built the ladder incorrectly, and the falls from realizing that took me to low health. I needed to rip up my clothes to stitch the wound, or I'd die. Why the fuck did I do this while exhausted?
Dude, where's my... I can't shoot!
Watch this. It's insane. I clear the zombies that come up and knock out the floor. Zombies hear me and come up but can't see me in the dark. Are you fucking kidding me? That was my last mag of 9mm. Without it, I'd have been dead.
Oh my god. I've only got 3 bullets left.
Anyway, I sleep. Then slowly clear the building to get enough wood to build stairs out, taking out the floor so they can't follow. Then continue working towards the library.
Fucking... Holy shit. Ooh.
The library was a bust. It's looted, as indicated by the trash. So I start heading to the next destination, the police station, arriving there a few days later. This is going to be high pop, perhaps on the level of the skyscraper, so I build multiple layers of defense, but struggle with the same zombie pathing issue as before. After a few days fighting, with zombies falling from the roof, getting an aiming level, and maybe going a little insane, I got a wound infection, which very nearly kills me as I rush back to the skyscraper to gorge myself for the healing bonus.
Still dying. I'm well fed, I'm well fed. The only thing I can do now is sleep. Fucking hell, man.
And on day 70, with the last of the wood from the skyscraper, I knock out the floor of the kill box and enter the police station from the roof.
Play it extremely safe here. Is this the only way up? Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Inside this building is the biggest armory in the game, provided it hasn't been looted. I know guns caused massive problems in the skyscraper, but I can use the noise to lure zombies away from buildings I want to loot. I just have to build a bunch of bridges. Unfortunately, the station goes from being relatively quiet to nightmarish.
This is why you always plan your escape route.
At first I thought I could clear it.
Holy! Oh fuck. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Even when I was dying to wound infections, I would drink to keep the healing bonus, resulting in me fighting drunk. Eventually, I grabbed the M16, determined to make progress, but it only makes the situation worse.
I can't move! Here we go. Here we go. They can't destroy them! I've been lied to. Holy shit! Someone said you can't. Oh my god! Right, back one. Reload. Oh my fucking... I have to push them back! Come on! No, not with sprinters about. Oh no, no, no. My life's work. Oh, my fucking ammo is over there. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm freezing to death.
A storm rolled in, and I was freezing to death. But hey, at least I'd finally assembled my noodle collection. I headed back to wash and start a fire to lose the cold. Fuck it. Let's use fire. I make a Molotov and lob it. Moments later, a helicopter comes.
Is that a fucking helicopter event? Dude, that's fucking perfect!
Perfect timing. But some of the zombies are smart. They leave the group and head up the stairs into the police station.
No, look. No, they're spreading fire into the fucking police station, no!
I try and stay and herd them to prevent the spread, but I was dying to the cold. I had to retreat. I'm burning through my food, constantly getting rid of these colds. The day ends with 400 kills from the fire. I brave the dark to check on it. The station is alight, likely with all of the loot. I tried to limit the spread, but the damage is done. With 1,000 dead to the Inferno, I risk heading in. Maybe I can salvage something.
Are you... Dude... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? Dude, I'm lost. No fucking way.
Fuck, this is the armory. I've got to grab everything before the last of it burns. Alright, that'll stop it getting destroyed. But now I have to get out.
The place is burning all over him. Fuck. I don't know where I am. No, I don't want to be here.
I wake up to the city hall burning. Well, there's nothing useful here anyway, so I head back to the police station. With the suppressed 9mm, I'm able to pretty easily clear it. The guns actually work this low, and god, they're good when they work. I consolidate all the loot. It's mostly ammo, but I got an M14 and an MP5 that uses 10mm. To think what was lost in the fire, though. I haul a load of it back.
I had a feeling this would happen. It burnt down one of the walls, making this no longer safe. Fuck. Oh no, my forward operating base has been ruined.
With the fire at the city hall, a horde has formed under it. I can't retrieve the gun loot, so I knock out the floor and let them burn. I stay out in the freezing cold. I can't risk them following me and letting the fire spread to the skyscraper. I swear it's not even that cold compared to other challenges, but no matter what I do, I can't stay warm. And I've burned through so much food, losing, what, 5 colds in the last week? At least I've gained some weight, so I decide to risk the library. Even though it's looted, it should still have some stuff. The bottom floor isn't looted. Thanks to the fires, it's relatively clear. And I managed to find a magazine to make noisemakers. I grab a ton of books to bring home, then start a fire. I've got a lot of reading ahead of me. To make noisemakers, I need electrical level 3. After reading the relevant skill books, I head to the police station to retrieve my screwdriver, and... Wait, are there items on the roof?
There's something up there.
I head up, and it's another helicopter. This one too is missing all its parts, but with all the skill books I just found, I might be able to repair this. This could be my end goal. The direction I've been missing. I just need to find the first mechanics book, and, well, some cars to practice on. That'll be the hard part. Then I spend the rest of the day disassembling everything in the skyscraper. After spending a day reading and making noisemakers, firecrackers, remotes, timers and triggers, I test my new contraptions. I can throw and trigger a noisemaker up to 20, 30, no, 40 tiles away, and it has unlimited uses. I look at my map, trying to figure out what to do next. I'm desperate for food, down to just salt and 9 bottles of wine that I can't open. But to bridge to new buildings, I need wood, so I head to the library, setting down a noisemaker outside to lure the zombies away. I knock out the floor, then spend all night dismantling the bookshelves.
Fuck. They came all the... Oh, fuck. I had thrown a Molotov down there. Holy... Oh, there's even more! What the hell?
Now I have wood, but I am out of food. Desperate, I decide to bridge to the eastern skyscraper. It's stupid, but it's guaranteed food, and I only have about a day until I succumb to starvation.
Oh my god, yep, I knew it. No way. No. Get them as they come through. Lucky. Fuck you!
Well, shit. I knew shooting there would be a bad idea, but I have to go back. I only found a cinnamon roll to put me on a couple hours. But trust me, there's food in there. I switch back to the 9mm, re-clear my skyscraper, then try and throw a noisemaker down to the alley below, It doesn't really work, so I just go to the bottom floor and make a platform to throw another one.
Oh, get this. Oh!
With a few days of food and a load of planks, why stop now? I build out from the city hall, dropping into a bar for even more food and wood. Then across the main road into a restaurant. Then into an office where I knock out the floor. Now I have secure passage into a hotel which has a large parking lot on the ground floor. If I can clear this, we can get that helicopter working. I'm sure of it. No matter how much I threw at this building, it was never enough. Hours turned into days, days into a week, and my supplies dwindled. I did manage to grab a few bits on the early runs, but despite using fire, excessive firearms, and sheer tenacity, an old wound flared up with infection, and I had nothing to combat it.